Welcome back to the Buffalo Take. This is episode number 25. I'm Cam Dixon. I'm here with Travis Ogerbina.
What's up, guys?
And today, conference tournament start for college basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we're going to get into that in a little bit, but the first couple, or the ending of the combine, and a couple headlines from the NFL and college football. Xavier Worthy ran a 4.21,
That's crazy.
broke the record. That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
I wish I could run that fast. That'd
His
be,
first one was what, a 4.25, and then
yeah.
he says, I want to break the record
Yeah,
and
and
run
he
the
did.
4.21.
It's insane, dude. I mean, a
So
four two
fast.
one is
Wish I was
crazy.
that fast.
I know. And there was some D linemen and O linemen who there was one who broke five, but there was some other ones who ran pretty low. The O lineman from Wyoming, Frank Crum, he had a mullet. I think he broke a 5.0.
Damn.
He's a yeah, he's a big boy. His draft stock rose, as well as a lot of other guys. But the combine, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's not really too meaningful,
Mm-hmm.
but we'll see. And then the 49ers promoted Nick Sorensen to their DC, and they added Brandon Staley to their staff.
Interesting.
Not a bad hire. I mean, what,
Uh,
he's associate head coach, right?
yeah.
So it's whatever. Shanahan's
Not gonna do
still,
much.
yeah. The Giants released Mark Glowinski, their offensive lineman. It's probably a good cut there. And then
Yeah.
the Buccaneers just signed Mike Evans to a 2-year, $52 million contract. So there's another wide receiver off the free agent list.
I thought for sure he was gonna go somewhere. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot of money for
Yeah.
1 year. I mean, for his salary, that's what,
Yeah.
26? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Good
And
math.
then, yeah, it's insane. And then, unfortunately, ESPN lost Chris Mortensen. He passed away the other day.
Yep.
I always see his tweets, and
Mm-hmm.
he was pretty
So
good.
sad.
Yeah. But, I mean, he lived a good life for
Mm-hmm.
one of the better ESPN reporters.
Yep.
And then the college football 25, over 10,000 players have already opted in.
That's crazy.
I didn't know. I mean, like, I guess there's a lot of college football
Yeah.
teams, but
10,000.
10,000 seems like a lot.
Yeah, it
So,
does.
I don't know, but it just gets me more and more excited. I see like the top players, they post like, I'm in the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
I saw Quinshon Judkins the other day.
You're just like a loser if you don't opt in. Like
Yeah, yeah.
who opts out of that? Like,
It's
come on.
kind of, you're getting paid to be in a video game. Like, I
Yeah,
don't
it's like
understand why you wouldn't
who
want to do
cares?
that.
Even like if you don't get paid to be in it, who
Yeah,
cares?
doesn't make a lot of sense if you opt out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and now getting into college basketball, we had a interesting weekend.
Hmm.
UConn won the Big East outright, and
Yep.
Dan Hurley went to the local bars after. Marquette kind of got exposed without Tyler Kolek on Saturday against Creighton.
Hmm.
Creighton's offense at the end was lights out, so they got it done.
Yep.
Um, yeah, I mean Syracuse beat Louisville, so they got a big game coming up tomorrow against Clemson, and if they win that one, they'll be right there for. I mean, they'd only probably have to win one or two games to get into the
Yeah.
tournament and the ACC tournament. So I'm excited for that. Bonaventure's also the 4 seed in the as of right now because we swept VCU.
Yep.
Um, so it's going good. But tonight, NC State and Duke in North Carolina, and the Storm Chasers are going to
Storm
that game.
chasers.
I saw that TikTok last night. I don't know, man. When the Storm Chasers are in attendance, they're looking to get Filipowski again.
Just find a way. Find a way to win.
They're trying
And
to.
then it comes down to the last game against UNC,
Yep.
all for the
Yeah, that's
conference.
gonna be a fun game to watch.
Yeah. That's Saturday, right? I
Yeah,
think. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. And this week, we got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine conference tournaments starting in between now and our next episode.
Hmm.
You got the ASUN, which starts today. Horizon and Patriot start tomorrow, and Sunbelt start tomorrow. Big South, NEC, OVC starts on the 6th, and the MVC and the West Coast starts on the 7th. So we got the tournaments pulled up right here, the brackets.
Yeah.
Let's get right into it. I mean, the ASUN, don't think I've watched a single second of ASUN basketball this year,
I
but
don't think I have either.
I know Eastern Kentucky's pretty good,
Yeah.
so I think that's going to be my pick.
Yeah,
Um,
probably. I don't know. I don't really know.
yeah, I think I'll
Just
go
gonna
with
go with the one seed here.
yeah, Eastern Kentucky I think should be able to win 4 games and take this ASUN championship.
It goes back to when FGCU was
Yeah,
good.
Dunk
2000,
Dunk City.
2011.
Yeah, dude, that's a long time ago now.
Yeah.
Good God. And then in the Horizon, let's scroll down to it. You got Oakland's the 1 seed, Youngstown State's the 2 seed.
Youngstown State.
Who? Yeah, I don't really know about this one
That
either.
can't be like Oakland, California, right? Definitely not.
No, I think it is. Actually, I don't know. Or wait,
That'd be weird.
I have no idea. Where is this
It
Oakland
can't
team?
be because look at it. Look at the teams around. It's like all
Yeah,
Ohio, Kentucky, Wisconsin, Michigan.
yeah. I'm not 100%
Can't
sure where they're from,
be.
but I mean, I don't. There's not a lot of Oaklands.
No, no.
I don't know.
They're from Auburn Hills, Michigan.
Oh, huh.
So
Sure.
I
Take.
always thought it was
Yeah,
California.
yeah. I'll take Oakland to win the Horizon. I don't know. They're the
Yeah.
1 seed.
Yeah.
After the Horizon, we got the Patriot and the Sun Belt. The Patriot I know a little bit more about because Colgate I know is a solid team. Boston got the 2 seed with Hi Mom. Yeah, I think unless Colgate falls to American again, I think Colgate takes this one
I
too.
think I think Colgate will win this one.
Yeah, these early ones are going to be mostly 1 seeds unless there's a big
Yeah.
upset. And the Sun Belt. Sun Belt's probably going to be the first good one on.
Give me JMU.
I agree with you. I like James Madison in this one. I think they can make a push and
Yeah.
knock off Appalachian State.
Although Appalachian State
They're
did
two
beat
good
them in
teams.
football, knocked them off.
Ended their undefeated season.
Yep.
I think App State and James Madison, if it comes down to it in the Sun Belt final, I think that'll be a really good game.
Yeah.
That'll be one to keep an eye on. It's do or die basketball for these conferences. Big South
Big South.
on the 6th. I think High Point, right?
Yeah. High
Yeah.
Point.
Yeah, High Point's the 1 seed. When we talked to Dean was big on High Point, so
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna roll with High Point. Although UNC Asheville is the 2 seed, they were in the tournament
Mhm.
last year, so we'll see how that goes. But I like High Point in this one.
Yeah.
Moving on to
Northeast
the
Conference.
Northeast Conference, the NEC. The NEC.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I haven't watched a single second of NEC basketball. Oh, Lemoyne's got the 4 seed. Well, I'm gonna go with Merrimack. Why not? I think Merrimack can get it
Oh,
done.
they have the same record as Central Connecticut, so
Yeah, I'll take Merrimack.
yeah. Let's see. Let's see if when they play each other this year. See the scores. They lost and they split.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
up for grabs.
we'll go through like the whole brackets for like the major conferences, but the lower there's 32 conferences. It's not gonna
Yeah.
be. We're not watching all the basketball in the world. The OVC is the next one, and this one starts on Wednesday as well. This one's an interesting one because the 1 and 2 seed have two buys, I guess, and they only have to play 2 games in order to win, or they only have to get 2 wins in
Yeah.
order to win the tournament. So I think Well, that's kind of like the West Coast Conference. Have you seen that bracket?
No, I didn't.
It well,
I feel like I remember it
yeah,
being like that though.
you'll see it in a
Because
minute.
Gonzaga always have like that
Yeah,
easy.
yeah. So I think I'm gonna take Little Rock in this one. I think they're the only team I've actually seen play this year. So I think it'll be Little Rock, Morehead State. Morehead State's always
I was about to say that. Give me Morehead State.
yeah, yeah. I'll take Little Rock. And then coming down on the 7th, which would be Thursday, um, the Missouri Valley. Now this I've actually watched because this is Indiana State. I
hmm
I think if Indiana State loses to Drake in the final, I think two teams get in, but I don't know. I want to take Indiana State, but this could be a
I'm
trap.
gonna go Indiana State.
Yeah, this could be a trap for a bid
Yeah,
steal. So yeah, I'm
yeah.
gonna stick with Indiana State though. It's a good conference to keep an eye on though for one of the
hmm
lower conferences. And then last but not least, coming up at the end of this week on Thursday as well, the West Coast, the most fun bracket makeup I've ever seen in my life. The 1 and 2 seed only have to play 2 games. They get one, two, three buys. This is insane. And there's 9 teams. They should just play an 8-9 game to play
Yeah, I
the
don't
one
know.
seed. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know who's gonna win this one though.
Wait, how did St. Mary's get the? Oh no, St. Mary's only lost 1 game in conference, and that
Yeah,
was the other night. Um, I'm gonna take
because
Gonzaga.
yeah, I think so too. They dominated them.
Yeah, I think they're gonna do it again.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's gonna. I feel like it's gonna be Gonzaga or St. Mary's. So
Oh yeah, easily one of those
it
two.
would be cool to see one of the 6, 7, 8, or 9 seeds make a run because they'd have to play so many games. But
Oh yeah.
I think they're gonna win one and then get bounced by San Diego or San Francisco, whoever
hmm
plays who. So there's the first week of conference tournaments. Coming
hmm
up on our Friday episode, we'll go over a couple other mid majors, nothing huge, and then on next Monday will be the beginning of the power
Yeah.
conferences, and we'll go through all of those. So it'll be a good week of basketball. Do or die, still fun to watch, no matter what conference it is. Other than that, the only really other thing in basketball was LeBron reached 40,000 points, which is, I mean, he's been around so long.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Good for him.
And Caitlin Clark broke
Yeah,
the
that's right.
all-time scoring record for
Yeah,
NCAA.
yeah, she's fun to watch. But I was talking about it the other day. Like she was all over the news, which is really cool
hmm
for her and for Iowa. But if she wasn't in women's college basketball, nobody would be talking about women's college basketball.
Yeah, probably not.
Like I mean, like it's kind of just like I just found out. Was it yesterday or the other day that South Carolina women's just had their second straight undefeated regular season, and that was only because it was right under a Caitlin Clark article. Like I would have never known that. See, like it's
Yeah.
and Caitlin Clark's really good for the sport, but I mean,
She's
like
nasty at threes.
she's so good, dude.
Like, bro.
I kind of wish like the physicality difference wasn't so big because like she could actually like she would probably be one of the girls that could have a shot at playing in the NBA. I mean, but it's such a just like
Yeah.
she's
Her
five
passing is
something.
crazy too.
Yeah, she's a very good basketball player.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
in other women's basketball news, Lancaster won the section, and
hmm
your brother's girlfriend went off.
Yep.
Dude, when I read that stat line, I'm like, how, like, what?
That's
Like,
yeah,
how is
that's
this possible?
crazy.
She had 12 steals.
Shout out Maddie.
Yeah, she'll have pretty much her choice of where she wants to go.
Yeah. I got some insider information, but I don't want to share it.
Don't want to share it on the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, the boys got their ass kicked, but
Yeah. Hey, Trevor won the character athlete award.
nice, nice. I never got one of those.
I think he ended up with 7. He finished with 7 points.
Yeah,
He was-
they
Yeah,
got
because
lit up.
Jordan only had like 11. Channing had 8, and then Trevor had 7.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, really, if you just shut off Jordan,
Yeah,
it's pretty easy to win. So,
yeah.
but yeah,
And Niagara Falls was hitting all their
yeah,
shots.
Niagara Falls is a really good team,
Yeah,
and it is pretty stupid how it's just them two in the
yeah.
AAA. Moving on to, or well, yeah, we still have to do
We
the pick
did
of the
not
week.
talk about the yeah.
We'll get our pick of the week out of the way before I forget, because I almost glossed right over that. I just went by the games, but a couple of games.
And we got to talk about the games over the weekend.
Yes, I agree. I forgot. I just wanted to get into
Yeah.
the conference tournaments, but a couple big games that happened over the weekend. Loyola Chicago upset Dayton
Yeah,
after
so they should
Bonnie's beat Loyola
but
Chicago. So
Loyola should have they should win the conference, right?
I think so. If unless they lose
Unless they lose,
one
obviously,
of their
yeah.
last games, but yeah, I think they have the top seed.
They have Davidson and LaSalle.
Yeah, they should be fine.
So
Utah State beat Air Force. Houston and Oklahoma was a great game on
yeah,
Saturday.
that was a really good game.
Uh,
Buzzer beater.
another buzzer beater for Houston. They survive on the road. Purdue beats Michigan State at home. Tennessee and Bama was a pretty good game. Tennessee pulled away at the end. Like I mentioned earlier, Creighton ended up beating Marquette by 14.
Yep.
Arizona killed Oregon. Baylor hands
Yep.
Kansas their second straight
And
loss.
yeah, 2 losses in a row. It's gonna be interesting where they drop to in the rankings.
Yeah, Kansas is 9-7 in the Big 12.
Yeah,
Not good.
not good.
No. Um, Iowa State won. North Carolina took care of business. Duke killed Virginia.
Awesome.
Good win for Duke. Illinois took care of Wisconsin. And then Kentucky and Arkansas, 111 to 102.
Bro, I just don't get it.
What is up with SEC and scoring 100 points consistently?
Yeah.
That's insane. That's crazy. But
That's crazy.
other than that, Illinois took care of business. Or I already said that. Auburn took care of business. That was the one that I
Yes,
skipped
Auburn.
over. And then South Carolina beats Florida.
Yeah.
Big win for South Carolina. I was convinced Florida was going to win, but
Yeah, if Florida won that they
South,
would have locked themselves
yeah,
into the tournament.
yeah, Florida's going to be right on the bubble, man.
They are. They could be first team out.
I think they should be in, but we'll see what happens
I
down the
agree.
stretch. Yeah. Gonzaga whooped up on St. Mary's. They got a
Hmm.
big win on the road. Washington State won, and South Florida won again.
Hmm.
So, and then yesterday, UConn won. That was pretty much it. But so it was a good weekend for top 25. I mean, not a whole ton of upsets, which is nice. But the rankings for the last, well, there's probably one more ranking after this, but the top 25 is coming out in about 45 minutes or 40
Yeah.
minutes. So Duke at NC State and Texas Baylor tonight. And then Tuesday, Purdue, Illinois. Tuesday's got some good games.
Damn, yeah. Purdue, Illinois,
Alabama, Florida,
Alabama,
and Purdue,
Florida.
Illinois.
So that Florida will drop out of the rankings.
Unless they get an
Um,
upset win at home. That would be a huge win, but I don't know if
yeah.
Alabama's gonna drop that
Yeah.
one.
South Florida or plays against Tulane.
Yeah, Kansas State. Kansas has
Wait,
got to
that's
get the
oh
get
that
back.
Tuesday? Maybe I'll go to that game.
Yeah. Oh. Hmm.
$13?
Yeah. Why not? Right.
Yeah, give me something to do.
Dayton goes to St. Louis. San Diego State goes to UNLV. And Wednesday, another UConn at Marquette. I mean, I don't think Tyler Kolek's going to be playing in this game either. So, can Marquette?
I mean, I still think UConn's would win either way.
I agree.
I just think they're too good.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Marquette's got to get a win
Yeah, I do.
because they're gonna fall if they get beat up.
Yeah.
BYU and Iowa State should be a good game.
Hmm.
Couple lower games. Tennessee and South Carolina is probably the
Yeah.
game, easily the game to watch on this day, because
Yeah.
UConn and Marquette's gonna be interesting. Both are good
Hmm.
games, but I don't know if Marquette's gonna hang around with UConn. And then you got the Apple Cup, but basketball on Thursday. Washington State. I think Washington State's gonna take care of business. And then
Yeah.
Arizona goes into UCLA, so a couple Pac-12 games.
Mhm.
Um, I think game of the weekend. Oh, Kansas and Houston play this weekend on Saturday at 4, so that's a big game.
Ooh,
Duke and North Carolina, I think, might be the game though.
easy.
Yeah.
Wait, aren't we doing game of the week?
What's today's date?
It's Monday.
Oh shit, dude, I'm so tired that I just kind of forgot that we just went through the games. All right, so our game of the week, we're gonna do two SEC games, starting off on Tuesday with Alabama heading to Florida. I want to pick Florida in this game, but I just don't think Alabama's gonna drop it.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, and there's Purdue, Illinois too.
That's a good game too. Although yeah, it's at Illinois, so
Yeah,
I think Purdue takes. Actually, I don't even know. I think Purdue takes care of business in that one.
I think so too.
Purdue has looked really good over the last couple weeks, and they've won their
Mm-hmm.
games. And
Why
then,
that game's only on Peacock? It's so stupid.
oh man, Peacock's got to make money too.
Yeah, I guess.
And then Tennessee and South Carolina on Wednesday. I think I'm gonna go with Tennessee
Yeah, me
because
too.
just South
Good.
Carolina hasn't been able to beat the top teams.
Yeah,
College basketball, I mean, that's about it.
yeah.
Couple headlines in NHL. Sabres suck.
I just don't know.
Yeah, they got a huge win over the Knights, 7-2. They played great, and then they just played completely disappointing.
Scored 2 goals against the Jets' backup goalie.
Yeah, it was not what you want to see on a Sunday night.
I mean, they played like solid the first 2 periods, and then they just like
Yeah, they just couldn't get it done.
no. Like it was tied, or no, they were winning 2-1 with like 10 minutes left in
Hmm.
the third,
Yeah.
and just went downhill.
Basically, we need to win out
Yeah,
at this
basically.
point. I mean, it's going to be rough, so I am not
I
going to.
just hope if it doesn't come down to the 1 point again.
Yeah, that would be brutal.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we'll see.
yeah,
I'm not going to get my hopes up anymore.
yeah. I'm off that wagon now.
Yeah. Elias Peterson and Jonathan Quick got extensions.
Huge for the Canucks.
Yeah.
That's
Elias Peterson got 8 years,
yeah.
and Jonathan Quick got 1 year. So for the Rangers.
Yep.
The Devils acquired Curtis McDermott from the Avalanche.
Devils are having a disappointing season.
That they are. Yeah, they're
Not what they wanted.
they should be a lot better.
Yeah, I don't get it. They just suck.
But we could say the same thing about the Sabres. So
Well, yeah. But the Devils made the playoffs last year.
yeah. Kuznetsov, he cleared waivers, so he's back in Hershey for the AHL.
He kind of sucks this year.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Weird.
Yeah. And then the legend of Matt Rempe continues. He ran Lyubushkin into
Bro,
the
that
boards.
hit on Lyubushkin
That
was
was a big hit.
crazy.
And then he had a super heavyweight fight with Reeves. That was great, dude.
I'm gonna give that one to Reeves though.
Yeah. It was like Goon 1. I
Yeah.
told you about with Ross Ray and Dougie Glatt. Great
Mhm.
fight. Great fight though. That was the one the world needed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then MLB spring training continues.
So another home run.
Yeah. Yeah, despite losing 7-2, Soto played great.
Yeah.
The Giants signed Matt Chapman on Friday,
Mm-hmm.
so that's a good signing for them. He's out of the AL East.
Yep.
And the Red Sox bring CJ Cron to the AL East, but he's getting kind of old, so we'll see how
And
that
the
goes
Red
for them.
Sox, I just don't think are gonna be good this
Yeah,
year.
they're going to be terrible.
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to compete with the top four, so.
Yeah.
Elvis Andrus is playing ball. He's signed with the Diamondbacks on a minor league deal. His
Mhm.
career is almost over, which is kind of sad. And then the
Wheeler.
Phillies and Zach Wheeler just agreed to an extension.
Yeah.
Oh, I did see one other thing. Robinson Cano signed with the team the Yankees are playing the exhibition games against. Yeah, the
That's cool.
Diablos or whatever it is.
Mhm.
So we'll see if he makes it to the exhibition games, but I
Yeah.
hope he does because I want to see the Yankees versus Robinson Cano in Mexico.
Mhm.
That'd be fun. um, Jeez, we're gonna have another quick episode today.
Yeah.
It's not a lot to talk about. I mean,
No.
once tournaments pick up, we're gonna have more to talk about. But it's just going through the same stuff every day, and then
Yeah.
NFL doesn't have a ton of,
Yeah.
or football in general. Um, College lacrosse though had a big weekend.
Mhm.
Notre Dame, Virginia, and Duke, all top three teams, lost in the last week or so, and Notre Dame bounces back yesterday with a huge win over Maryland. They killed them.
Yep.
And then Penn beat Duke. Penn Penn played awesome. And they ended up losing to UNC. I think it was yesterday, but
Mhm.
they got a huge win over the number one team Duke, and now Duke falls. Hopkins knocked off Virginia, who would have been the number one team if Virginia won, and it was just a crazy weekend in college lacrosse, which moves Denver into number one for the first time
College
since
lacrosse gonna be like college basketball this year?
it might
Ton of
be.
upsets.
There's a lot of good teams, and
Yeah.
it's a lot in the top conferences. They can
Mhm.
all beat each other. So Denver's the first team, or the first time they're back in first place in the rankings since March of 2017. So
Wow.
about what, 7 years? Oh my God, it's been 7 years since 2017.
That's crazy.
Oh shit. Um, NJIT moves to 6-0. They got a win over Wagner. And Syracuse bounced back against High Point, even though I was very frustrated watching that game the whole time. Interesting rule change though. The PLO it is not going to allow long poles to take face-offs anymore.
Hmm.
Which the more that I thought about it, the less that it actually really makes a difference because
Yeah.
it's 8 teams in the PLO. They got the best 8 face-off guys in the world, so they don't really need long poles to take face-offs.
Yeah.
If they took that out of college or high school, that'd be weird. But yeah. So I mean, we only have 28 minutes of recording time right now, so we'll fill some time by talking. um,
Wait, what about the Bandits? They win?
they lost to the
They
worst
lost
team in the
to
league.
Vancouver.
Yeah, Vancouver's dead last.
Oh, sick.
I mean, the Bandits have some injuries. Like Matt Vince is hurt, Max Adler's hurt, so that's their face-off and their goalie, which they need because they've
Yeah.
been atrocious at face-off since Adler's been hurt.
Yeah.
Um, One of the Robinsons hurt. I'm not sure which one it is, but they just can't seem to get anything going. It's like an extreme championship hangover.
Yeah, but I
I
was
mean,
about to say
we've seen
that.
it. We've seen it with a lot of teams. It's just not our teams because we've never won
Yeah.
anything. But
Whatever.
yeah,
That's fine. We won it.
I said yeah. I mean they should be able to get back to the playoffs. There's not. I don't think there's 8 teams better than them. I think there's
Hmm.
like 6, but
Yeah.
this year they should be able to get into the playoffs as a 7 or 8 seed, which is fine with me. They're very frustrating to watch. Like they should not have lost to Vancouver. Vancouver's the worst team in the league.
Hmm.
So it is what it is. But
Yeah.
we still got a championship. um, what else is going on in the world?
Nothing.
Yeah, it's a little bit of downtime before March Madness starts, but it is
Yeah.
do or die basketball. There's gonna be a lot of good lower conference games that mean a lot for some of those teams. But
Hmm.
I don't know, man. Syracuse
Should have had.
big
Should
game
have had. What?
on tomorrow. That
Who
didn't
they
make
play?
sense. They play Clemson. They go to
Big game on
Clemson.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, they go to Clemson tomorrow. So
Be cool if they made a little run in the
yeah,
ACC tournament.
that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Just gotta win a game.
Should have had Mark on for this episode.
Yeah, we gotta bring him on because
Yeah.
we're losing things to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have. We gotta reach out to him, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a short episode. Like I've said
Yeah.
3 times, I know. I'm tired. I just got back to school yesterday, so
I'm on spring break.
yeah, you just started, even though
Mhm.
you live in spring break.
Yeah, literally.
Actually, before we get off, let's talk about the Bills a little bit.
Oh yeah, Naheem Hines. Forgot about that too.
Oh yeah, I forgot to add that on there. Yeah, he got
Yeah.
released.
Yeah.
Kind of sad, but with his injury and stuff,
Yeah.
I didn't think he was gonna come back.
Yeah.
It was gonna be rough.
He's got one of the best moments in NFL history, I guess,
Yeah, the
under his belt.
yeah. But now, what? So it'll be Cook and Harris might be done too. We'll have Ty
I think they
Johnson,
re-signed. Oh yeah, Ty Johnson's right. Maybe yeah,
and
Harris
then
could
I
be
don't know if
done.
Fournette's coming back, but Damian Harris after his neck injury, I don't think he's gonna do much.
Yeah, maybe not.
He might be done.
I like Ty Johnson though, so
Oh yeah, he did good.
yeah,
He did good
yeah,
for, and if you give him more touches, I mean, he'll probably be better.
yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. We have to, like, you'd think we'd have to draft a wide receiver in the first round, but the more this goes on, I have a feeling that they're gonna try and justify drafting another edge rusher. So
Mm-hmm. That's what they always do.
yeah, I mean, if we can't sign Daquan Jones, that'll put us in a huge
Yeah,
pickle, I guess. But
yeah.
um, because then we'd have to draft a D tackle or
I honestly
sign one.
think when would we even like try to re-sign Gabe or like see? Because like
I don't know. But I told you this. For some reason I have a feeling that he's just gonna come back.
that's gonna be
I
tough.
know because he's gonna want at least 10 mil,
Yeah,
and
like I
we
don't know. I just don't think that's smart
no.
to do.
I agree with there. I don't know. I have a nagging feeling that he's just gonna come back.
Yeah, I don't know.
He all he has to do is put up just like kind of like mid stats. I mean, he just has to do what he does. He doesn't have to put up 12,000 yards
No,
or
yeah,
12,000. He doesn't have to put up 1,200 yards because he does everything else well.
yeah,
He's a great blocker, great teammate. He's a captain for a reason.
yeah,
All he has to do is just catch the ball,
yeah.
and I mean, it'll be fine. I just
I mean, he doesn't even have to be our wide receiver too.
yeah no.
We have Shakir. We
If
have
we
Kincaid, who's probably gonna have an insane season next year. I
yeah, if we
would
can
think.
somehow re-sign Gabe before the draft, then we don't have to
Yeah,
worry about a first. I mean, still a first round wide receiver would be great, but then we don't have to really worry about it as much.
yeah.
Same thing with Daquan Jones. So it's pick your poison. But
I just don't think that. I don't think they're gonna go wide receiver in the first round because of that reason.
yeah,
Because Gabe,
even though
they
we
don't.
should,
I know,
we need
but
a
this
playmaker.
receiving class is
It's deep.
deep,
Yeah,
so you're gonna find
yeah,
somebody.
yeah. And there's always the fourth or fifth rounder dude
Yeah,
that's just nuts.
most of the time that's where the best receivers end up coming from
Exactly.
anyway.
Exactly. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, the draft's coming up, and you still got another 2 months, pretty much. That's because it's
Hmm.
always right around my birthday. So we'll start doing our mock drafts and stuff.
Yep.
Maybe when pro day comes around, but
Mhm.
we'll get into that. And then, like I mentioned before, conference tournaments.
Mhm.
Um, Sabres have to make a push now.
Yeah.
It's now or never. And then spring training still continues. It's 23 days until the season starts. I think it's the
Yeah.
27th, the first game, or maybe the 28th.
Yeah.
But I know the Yankees, I think they open up with the Giants.
Mm.
So Matt Chapman gets out of the AL East, but then we got to play him the first game of the season. Um, so yeah. So I mean, not a whole lot to talk about, but I guess we filled the last couple minutes.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's about all we have. It's gonna be another fun week. Back
Yeah.
to school. Well, you're out of school now, but
Yeah.
for the
Get
week.
a nice little break.
The week goes fast, man.
Yeah.
um, all right. Well, thank you guys for listening to episode 25 of the Buffalo Take. We will see you on Friday.
Yeah. See you guys.